Hello there, vinyl community and YouTube, and hello there, Will, aka Vinyl Potato. This is a response for you and your 390 subscribers contest. I guess you have 400 by now, and congratulations to all of these subscribers. You're worth every one of them. You have a great channel that I've been trying to follow as good as I can, and for quite some time now. And I love that you're doing a lot of needle drops, because there are a lot of bands that you show that are very new to me, so I can have new inspiration when I'm searching for music. So congratulations to your success. You have a contest where you wanted us to show 3 different albums with bands that have 3 members in the band. And it was a little hard, tricky one, but I guess that is the charm with these contests. It's not supposed to be too easy, because there are a lot of great bands that have just 3 members, so it was a little hard to choose. Honorable mentions: I could have picked Genesis, We Can't Dance, or Invisible Touch. 3 Degrees was very close of entering this with their live album, and we have REM, we have XTC, and so on. Many great bands. A lot of synth pop bands that also have 3 members in it. But I picked out 3 different kind of albums in total different genres. It's good to show how varied I am in my musical taste. So let's start with jazz, and that was a little tricky one, because when it comes to jazz trios, and especially piano trios, it's a little hard to know whether it's seen as a band or not, since many of the trios are just labeled as the pianist, and the bass and the drummer are just mentioned on the backside, but it's not called as a group. So does that count as a band or not? But I thought that this one was a classic one that I wanted to have along, and it is labeled as a group, the Oscar Peterson Trio, and the classic Night Train album from 1962. Here, Verve release. Night Train were released in 4 albums, and I have 3 of them. I think I'm missing the 3rd one, unfortunately. But this is a great album. The piano playing is filled with such imagination from Oscar Peterson's side, and at the same time the album is very relaxing. It is so much rhythm, and it has everything as a piano trio album, but most of all it's very relaxing and filled with imaginations. So I love these Night Train albums very much. So this is a highly recommended album if you like piano trio jazz. And this band was pretty natural choice to me. Gotta have some Depeche Mode, of course. Since 1997 they're a trio. Before that they were mainly a quartet. This is Ultra from 1997, maybe one of the rockier albums by Depeche Mode, especially if you listen to the first single, Barrel of a Gun, with maybe one of the rockiest songs that they ever have done. But then of course there are a lot of great synth classics like It's No Good and Useless, Sister of Night and so on. I think this is a really, really great album, so well made, awesome produced, and of course the energy from Dave Gahan is as usual fantastic. In some point can hear this is the first album after they returned after Dave Gahan's drug problems, and in some way now when Dave Gahan after this album were free from his drug problems, you can hear that somewhere that it's a little bit cleaner Depeche Mode, a little more sorted Depeche Mode. Even though I loved Songs of Faith and Devotion very, very much, I think just musically it might be a little even stronger and better than Ultra, as you can see in my Depeche Mode ranking video. But you can somewhere hear that this is a little more motivated and cleaner Depeche Mode than previously. So highly recommended, Ultra Depeche Mode. I wanted to have some 70s, and here was the problem where I'm going to have 3 Degrees or not. But I felt like I had an album that I wanted to have along. I've shown it numerous times during my years here at Vinyl Community, but I thought I wanted to have it for this occasion. America's Hideaway from 1976. Very underrated band. This album was an album that when it came, it was a little bit their downfall in career, at least commercially. But I think it is a very, very underrated album, very relaxing, so fantastic, produced by George Martin of Beatles fame. They sing so well together, these members, and even though there are many more members here, they are a trio. Wood Ship Down, highly recommended song, really, really relaxing and so fantastic, well made. So I think Hideaway, I'm still looking for the more familiar albums, but this is a really, really highly recommended, relaxing 70s album. It's fantastic, created both musically and in production. So, well, I hope that you are satisfied with my answers, and everybody else also, that you have enjoyed my response. I hope that you and everybody else have a really nice weekend, whatever you're going to do, and all of you take care, and see ya.